Good afternoon, guys. Try again. Thought I'd done a video, but seemed to have lost it. I don't know where it went. It's a great video too. So just thought I'd. Andrew from AJ Aussie Spurs. How we going today? Quite warm here today in Brisbane, but so I thought I'd do a Man City preview. It's going to be. I think it's Monday morning our time. At least I'll get to see the whole game, which will be good. Bit of a crappy time, about 2:30. So set the alarm, go to bed early on Sunday night. So should be good. But yeah, it'd be great. We're going to get some players back, which we're ineligible for the Champions League, which is always a bonus. We get Basuma back, we get Gallagher back, get Ragusan back if we need him. A few others, and it should be good. It should be should have a bit more strength in the midfield. I was going to do a predicted lineup, but it's a toss of a coin, isn't it? Who Thomas decides to put in that midfield, because we've actually got a few numbers there, which is good for us for such an important game. So I'm guessing that Romero. I haven't watched Thomas's press conference, so from what I can gather, Mickey's a bit touch and go. So Danzo will probably get another chance, which would be great, because I think he's done very well since he came in, and he's solid. The ultimate professional, I believe, Kevin Danzo is, and he's very good at. I think he calms a lot of people down too. He seems to be a very level-headed type of guy, and he's got a mistake in him, but they all have. They've all got a mistake in him at some stage, but he seems to have matured as a player, and I hope when he gets his run, he keeps going to that level. So it's going to be a tough game. I believe we can knock them off. I have no doubt, because it's not the same Manchester City was a couple of years ago. They've got errors in them. A few of their players are coming back from long-term injuries, so they're not going to be 100%. So I believe that we've got the capability. We showed on Thursday morning, we've got the capability of playing front foot attacking football, and I think if you do that against the big boys, they get a bit flustered. I think they're used to teams sitting off them, and they play better like that. Whereas if you hit them on the front foot, I think sometimes they can get a bit rattled. We've seen mistakes from Arsenal players, we've seen mistakes from Manchester City players. When you start putting them under a bit of pressure, they're only human. They've only got 2 legs and 2 arms. They don't like it either. As skillful as they are and as much money as they get and all that sort of stuff, if you put enough pressure on them from various sources, they're going to make mistakes. So if we can stick with that formula, stick with that blueprint that Thomas has obviously allowed them to do for those 2 European games, and let's be honest, Burnley, we should really have won that. We had chances, but it was front foot attacking football, which is what we need. Absolutely need that. So let's cross all fingers and toes that Thomas lets the boys go out with that attitude, and we can roll Manchester City. We'll talk about, we need to lose them so them up the road don't win the league. There's 15 more games to go. This game's not going to have any influence on that at all. If you want to be like that, just support the team that are playing Arsenal every week for the next 15 weeks. So hopefully they'll beat Arsenal. And we just need to keep winning for our own sake anyway. But we've got 4 games in February that are very, very tough, and if we fail to take any points from them, could be trouble. But I sincerely believe that we will gain some points. I don't know how many. I'm not going to put a number. Will we put a number on it? I think it's 4, probably 7. If we get 7 or 8 points, I think we're safe. We can safely assume that we'll be up. We'll stay up. Might finish 15th, might finish 14th. But if we keep having a good run in the Champions League, you just never know. You never know. It might happen. It might happen. 15th or 16th or 14th in the Champions League. How good would that be? Oh, rub that into Arsenal, and on the final day of the season, they get knocked over and Aston Villa win the league. Aston Villa or Manchester City win the league. Oh my God, how good would that be? That would be the ultimate dream. But I saw a pamphlet. I think it was on Last Word on Spurs from the Change for Tottenham organisation about what they're planning for the protests this game, which is good. I did notice, and one of the things about the boycotting, the buying anything in the stadium, and this is one of my things. I think that is got to be the number one thing of what they should be doing, because you look and in my other video that I thought I'd saved, which could you imagine you're say 40 minutes into the game, Xavi Simons gets the ball, cuts inside, puts it in top bins, runs off to start celebrating. You look up and you see all 500, 600, 700 people walking out so they can get their pint of craft beer. If you can't sit for 45 minutes and watch a game of football, if you need to leave 10 minutes early so you can stand in a queue to get a beer or get something to eat, don't go. It's 90 minutes. You can sit there for 90 minutes. Get your stuff before the game or after the game, because you're missing 20 minutes of the game from the leaving 5 or 10 minutes early before half time in the queue, and then come back and then your second half's 5 or 10 minutes old. What's the point? You just people say, "Oh, I've spent all this money to," but okay, you spent all that money. Watch the game. Don't worry about going in and spending money at the ground. Just watch the game. You've spent your money. You've paid the money. You've got the ticket. You've got the season ticket. Don't go and buy food and all that. I said, even £24,000 Trevor, just to get a few of his cronies and just say, look, okay, we're not going to do that this time. We're not going to spend £5,000 every game to watch it. Just bloody start affecting the pockets of the owners, and then you might see some change. When they see that the game day revenue has been dropped by 40, 50, 60%, what's going on here? If people start saying, well, okay, I'm not going to buy anything here today, I'm just going to turn up, get my value through the season ticket, and then go home. Support some of the local businesses around the area. Go to the pub, go to the restaurants, have your food, have your drinks at the local pubs, and just start affecting the Nick's bottom line. Because for us to only bought 2 people in this transfer window with the injury toll we've got is ridiculous. It's absolutely stupid and hideous. And even then, we haven't spent a substantial amount of money because we sold Johnson. We got Gallagher for pretty much the same price, and we've spent how much for Suter? 15 million or something. If there's not any, like an influx on deadline day, there's got to be classed as a poor window because of the injury crisis. There's got to be more action. We've got to get people that are football people involved in this football club. And I heard Levy might be trying to sell his stake in it. Let's find some football people that want to get involved. There was a Hong Kong consortium looking at buying it. Whether they're football people or not, who knows? Probably not. I think one of them was a property developer or something like that. So again, is it a football person? I don't know. You need someone who's fabulously wealthy or a consortium that's fabulously wealthy, that this could be their plaything, if anything. It's it's $1 billion company or multi-billion dollar company, but the people that run these things, they're football, they're passionate about football, and they want success, and they will pay anything for success. That's the thing, your Manchester Cities and all that sort of stuff. They'll spend $400 million in a transfer window to try and get success. What do we spend? $3 million or something? It's just absolutely ridiculous. So I'm fully behind the change for Tottenham, change for Spurs organisation. If they push that narrative about actually affecting the bottom line of the owners, then do that. Go for that, and you'll be maybe they will start to see a bit of difference, and that'll make the difference. So hopefully this one will bloody go up. I'm a bit disappointed because I thought I did a really good video. I've got 20 subscribers. Thank you very much, whoever that last one was. Fantastic. I got to 20. I'm so happy about that. As I say, new camera, so hopefully the quality will be a bit. I was using my phone before, which they're great cameras as well. So, but this one's got a bit more quality to it. So hopefully that'll be good. And please keep liking, keep subscribing, keep commenting, because I'll try and get back to I'll get back to all the comments if I can. It's not many, but I try and make an effort to reply to all the comments. So that might do it for this afternoon. Hopefully I'll be able to put this up this afternoon. All right, guys, come on, you Spurs, let's go.